Am I live yet? Let's see. Yes, I am. Hello. Happy Thursday, everyone. How has your week been? Are you glad it's Thursday? Tomorrow's Friday. It's near the weekend. Yay! Although, when you work for yourself, it doesn't really matter whether it's the weekend or not, I suppose. So, hope you're all having a fabulous day. Hope you're... if you've joined me live, hold on a second, I'm just going to check that I'm on properly. Let me check that everybody that should be here is here and that I've done everything right. Yes, I have. I am now live. Oh, so how has your day been? Mine has been, it's been a fantastic morning. I was interviewed this morning by Katie Halliwell. She's a psychic medium. She also helps people in their businesses and helps people to connect with spirit. Now, if you've got a gift, but also if you don't have a gift, she helps you just be more aware of your surroundings and yourself and just the universe and everything else. And I find it really fascinating. I've been more and more in tune to it since last year, but that's a story for another day. But it was great. It was a fantastic interview. We were talking about how food affects food affects everything, and how food and eating the correct foods can help you be more spiritually aligned. Isn't that, I mean, I find the whole topic really fascinating anyway, but if you find that topic fascinating, let me know, because I am speaking to Katie about a few possible collaborations to see if that could work in her page, because obviously she's a psychic medium and she trains other kind of psychic mediums as well, and we're talking about how diet can really open up your mind to receiving kind of messages from spirit. So really exciting. Anyway, today I'm here anyway because I am now covering off part 4 of the Balanced Boss Babe Bootcamp. If you've been following me all the way through, I hope you found it really useful. Just for me to quickly recap, part 1 and 2, we're talking about your entrepreneurial diet types. And I explained how they were really, really important because they help you to identify your habits and your triggers. And it's really good to get that basic, that foundation right before you then move on. Because if you don't, you'll find yourself that you don't address those habits or triggers, and you always find yourself back to where you started. So that was part 1 and 2. Part 3, I invited a couple of boss babes on and I interviewed them, both Amanda and Ursula. Now, if you haven't caught those interviews, please do so, because I think a really big message from them both is that for you to see a small change, for you to see a transformation, it doesn't actually take long. You can just make a few little tweaks you can be really in tune to your body, a few tweaks that your body is just going to respond to just like that. And all of a sudden you just kind of think, wow, my bloating's gone, or oh goodness, I'm suddenly sleeping a lot better. So that's really, really important for you just to know, because I think a lot of people think that they've got to slog it out. Now, what I will say though is that if you're going to be there thinking that you're going to be able to lose 2 stone in a week, that's not what I'm talking about. When I talk about transformations, I'm talking about other elements to your health as well, like your energy levels and your tiredness and your focus and your clarity, and how you actually feel your bloatedness. Do you feel less tired because you're sleeping better? All those kind of things, even down to the small details. I mean, I say small details, but I know for some it's not. But even, every month when you get really bad PMS symptoms, changing how you eat massively affects that too. So yeah. But today what I'm going to cover off is I'm going to just show you some really simple breakfast ideas. And these breakfast ideas are, it's unlimited, but I just picked a few that are kind of my favourites and I enjoy, and I know that people enjoy as well. And as I've gone through a lot of my programmes, I know that the clients have really enjoyed these. So I just want to share these with you. Now, what I will be doing is playing some of the old kind of videos that I've made of these recipes, just so you can see how quick and easy they are, using not a lot of ingredients. So I'll kind of share that with you as well, and I'll just kind of talk about how they can help as well. And now that you've identified your entrepreneurial diet type, you will be able to, you know, it's kind of breakfast ideas that you could have that if you ate these, then it's going to help manage your diet type, and that's basically what it is. So if you have joined me, please say hello so that I know that I'm not here all by myself. And also, please, if you're catching this in replay, please put down at the bottom #replay. And also, if you do know, let me know what your entrepreneurial diet type is, what you've identified it to be, because I'm really, really curious. So far, a lot have come back the same as me, that you're a carb craver. And if you are a carb craver, I feel your pain. I've been there. I know what it's like, but also know how to manage it. And because of that, it means that, for example, this morning. So this morning for breakfast, I had scrambled eggs, and I made them with duck eggs. My friend gave me them. She has a friend that has a farm, so beautiful organic free-range duck eggs. So I had that scrambled and had it with some avocado and some wilted spinach. No carbs there, but I was fine because I've managed to manage my kind of carb craver instincts and habits. I'm able to have that for my breakfast. I feel really energized. Like I said, I had an interview this morning on Katie Halywell's page. Actually, we had to end up jumping onto Instagram. I was going to say Facebook. We had to end up jumping onto Instagram because of all the technical issues we were having. However, I was able to have that, and I was fine with it. I didn't come after it thinking, oh my goodness, I really need my toast, because you don't. Once you've managed your diet type, you can be at ease with it, and a lot of the cravings and the habits and the triggers and everything else that you would normally have actually go. So I'm going to just jump right into it. If you do join me, please say hello, let me know that I'm not alone. I keep looking down because I am going through live through my Mac on Zoom, and I've got my phone so I can read your comments. Technology, absolutely amazing. So, breakfast ideas. Now, breakfast, I've picked breakfast because I think breakfast for me is the most important meal of the day. Now, I don't mean it's the most important because some people say, I don't believe that, I don't eat breakfast and whatever else. I just believe it's the most important meal of the day because you've slept, you've fasted right the way through the night, you've slept right the way through the night. So when you wake up, it is really important. What you put into your body first thing in the morning is so important because your body is dehydrated, it is hungry, it's needing fed, it's needing energy, it's needing nutrients. And a lot of the time we put coffee into our body, which can then have a negative effect on it, or we put in a muffin, or we put it in toast, or we put in cereal, and all those kind of foods. It's absolutely fine, and you might find they're absolutely tasty, but they're just really low nutrients. A lot of the times as well, they will cause inflammation in your body, and they can spike your blood sugar levels. Now I go into a lot more detail on this in my Balanced Boss Babe Mastermind, which starts on Monday, and I take you through that process and I give you all the explanation, all the learning as well. But for breakfast, for me, is important because once you start that breakfast and a healthy start, you're actually just setting a really positive and healthy tone for the rest of the day, because you'll probably find that once you've had a really healthy breakfast, you will, the choices that you make can sometimes reflect that. Now, it might not, but even if you don't, even if you go on to have lunch, it's kind of okay, and then the rest of your day kind of goes to pot, it means that you've still had a really healthy start and your body has had a chance to take in some of those essential vitamins and minerals, nutrients and stuff that it really, really, really needs. So that's why I think it's really important. However, it doesn't mean that it has to be boring. It doesn't mean that it always has to start with eggs. And it doesn't mean that it's going to take you forever, because these breakfasts ideas I've got, can be all prepped in advance and whatever else. So I'm just going to kick off though and show you. So what I'm going to do is give me a few seconds. I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to show you the first breakfast idea. Okay, where are we? Right. Here we are. This is where we are at. Part 4 of the Balanced Boss Babe Bootcamp. So breakfast ideas for your diet type. So here's the first one. Is it playing? So that was from my first recipe book, actually, granola. Now, granola is amazing, but only if it's healthy. Just be careful, because I know granola is badged as healthy, but if you're buying it from the shops, it can be absolutely laden with sugar. I use a bit of maple syrup to sweeten mine, and I find that that gives it enough sweetness, but also because maple syrup is a natural product, your body's able to kind of deal with it better. But granola is perfect if you are a carb craver. So I used to love having my granola in the morning, because the oats there is going to give you that slow releasing energy. I've packed it with lots of different types of seeds. It's got some nut butter in there as well. So it's got a lot of kind of protein and healthy fats too. And I team it up with some yogurt and some berries, and it is absolutely delicious. But it's so good. And the perfect thing is you could just make it up at the weekend and store it in a jar, and you can just honestly just take it with you in the morning into the office, or whether you want to kind of quickly have it in the morning if you don't have time in the morning. It really is just pour it from the jar once you've made it. But it's absolutely perfect. So really good if you do, if you are a carb craver. Quite good as well if you have if you're a sugar slave, because it kind of helps with that kind of sweet craving because of the sweetness of it, and because you are eating it with all those kind of nuts and with the yogurt as well, all the protein that's there, it just balances everything out. And any kind of sugar that it's in there, that it will just kind of reduce the rate at which it's going to get absorbed into your bloodstream. So yeah, so that was the granola. And if you love my granola, give it a shout out, please, because I know loads of people do love my granola. So if you do love it, please let me know. I actually haven't had it in a while, and I'm actually looking forward to making some this weekend. So, right, so breakfast number 2, what have we got next? Does it always take me back to here? Yeah? Here we go. Right. This is the second one, okay? It's my green smoothie. So my green smoothie. Now, I know a lot of my clients anyway, that first, when they saw green smoothie as a breakfast suggestion, they were like, oh, I do not think so. If you saw the interview with Ursula, that was exactly her thought. You know, she was a porridge every morning kind of gal. And do you know what? When she tried it, she was pleasantly surprised. Now, again, as I said, for that breakfast time, introducing all those kind of greens of that kind of apple and spinach and avocado, all those healthy fats, is going to do your body so much good. And it doesn't have to be just a green smoothie. I've got a chocolate banana smoothie, other smoothies as well, but the other favourite of everybody's is a chocolate banana one, which is perfect if you do have a bit of that sweet tooth. But a green smoothie is perfect for if you are forgetful, fretful, because you maybe tend to, you're not, maybe they're too busy, you're not hungry enough at the start of the day. And it's great when you make your smoothie, just take it with you and just sip it as you go, and you're going to get all those fantastic nutrients into your body as you're on the go. Or if you're a bit fretful about eating, that is if you're a bit worried about the food that you eat because you're concerned about the calories, because you're concerned about the weight you might gain and whatever else, a smoothie is a perfect way for you to start the day, and it means that you're getting some goodness into your body. Now, do you like a smoothie? If you do, let me know. Share with me in the comments what kind of smoothie you like. Are you a green smoothie kind of gal, or do you prefer the chocolate banana one? I kind of swing kind of between the both. And the banana one actually is great, the chocolate banana one, because I use raw cacao, which is actual, the powdered form of the raw cacao nibs. And it just comes, so it's not processed at all. It still contains all the antioxidants and everything else. And the thing is, my kids love it. Now, my daughter doesn't like banana, but what I do is I just call it a chocolate smoothie for her. But what I do is I add in avocado and spinach. And because the chocolate powder is, everything turns brown anyway because it's just chocolate, she doesn't realise that she's actually every morning having some avocado and spinach as part of our breakfast. So it's a great way as well for kids to to sneak them in. The smoothie is great. The smoothie is always also great actually if you are a bit of a caffeine fiend, because if you are, you're the caffeine junkie is one of the diet types. So if you are a caffeine junkie, this is perfect for you as well, because it's going to give you something else to have instead of that coffee, that's going to give you all those that kind of goodness into your body. And hopefully if you're sipping on that, you're not going to be taking your coffee either. So, right, I'm going to share with you now the third. I don't know why it keeps coming to this page. Here we go. Are you ready? Now, you might think with this one, oh, I'm not sure, but bear with me, okay? So these are obviously all taken from my first recipe book. A frittata, and I know you're kind of thinking, what? But you know what? It's perfect, especially if you've got it for dinner the night before or whatever else. Just save a wee bit for the morning. It's a bit like having egg muffins. But I find that, if you're making a frittata, or whether you're going to make it for your lunch, but if you've made some for the night before, I always have sometimes, kind of leftover dinner for my breakfast, because who says you've got to have breakfast items at breakfast? I don't know who says that. I think you can eat anything, and I think once you've got over that mindset of you can only eat, toast or cereal, whatever else at breakfast time, it doesn't matter. But the frittata is great because it's eggs, and eggs, I suppose for a lot of people, is acceptable to have. But it's brilliant as well if you usually are kind of up and running and on the go, so especially if you're forgetful. You can have that if you've made that for the dinner the night before, then pack it and just take it with you. And it means that you've got it there with you. Excuse me. And even if you're not having it straight away, It means if it's kind of closer to lunchtime or whatever else, you've made something really, really nutritious that's there, and it's not going to have taken you so long, because it was really just, you've basically made once and you've kind of, you can eat twice with it. But eggs are a great start as well, because if you do start with eggs, the high protein and high fat is going to keep you really, really full. So that's perfect too if you're a bit of a snacker. A lot of the times, if you are a snacker, it's possible because you're not eating enough during the day. Or you're not starting your day off with a breakfast, or if you are, you're selecting all the foods that are actually raising your blood sugar levels, which means that when you come crashing down and you have a bit of that sugar crash, you want something else to eat and nibble at. So if that is you, then again, the frittata can be absolutely perfect. I'm going to now move on to my last video to show you. Do you like me sharing these videos with you? I'd like you to share with me and let me know what you think about these. Oh, done the wrong thing. See what happens when you talk and do things at the same time? You don't. Right, so this is the last one. Now this is perfect, okay, for a few reasons. Here we go. Now, again, that was from my first recipe book, Recipe High Five, but I do have so many recipes, and in the Balanced Boss Babe Mastermind, as I kind of guide you through everything, you don't need to think about anything, because I've totally got your back with this. I've got you to address your habits. I will, guide you in what you need to do in the first few weeks and going forward. I've got all the recipes for you as well. So don't worry. And all my recipes are, as you saw on the videos, they're really, really simple. They don't take a lot of ingredients, and they are so delicious. But that last one I just showed you was the banana muffin, and you kind of might think, oh great, a muffin for breakfast. And I sometimes make these because Imogen kind of requests them, and I know it's because she fancies something a little bit sweeter. The banana kind of really sweetens it. Now, this is perfect if you're a bit of a snacker and if you are a sugar slave, because it's going to just help. It's going to, for a sugar slave, it's going to help curb that kind of sweet craving. If you're a snacker as well, this is great if you use this, even if you've had your breakfast and you maybe have this as your kind of mid-morning snack or something like that. Now, my banana muffins, I don't use any wheat-based flour. All the flours I use are either buckwheat, spelt, or gluten-free. Spelt does have an element of gluten in them, but because the gluten level in it is kind of a lot lower, and also your body's able to digest it a lot better. And that's the reason why I'll use those type of flours. But so the full thing is gluten-free as well. It's got it's just all natural sugars, as you saw, so there's nothing refined in there at all, and it's perfect. So that is, I sneaked that one in there because I thought, it's good if you want that for a breakfast, but see if you just want it as a snack, it's a great healthy alternative to a sweet option, rather than reaching for a biscuit or a cake or something like that. So, but as I said, I will have that all in the program. Now, if you haven't heard about the program, I don't know how you haven't, because I've been mentioning it everywhere. The Balanced Boss Babe Mastermind starts on Monday. I can't wait to get started with you all. So exciting! I can't wait to take you through that journey and to be the one that helps you and guides you to transform your health. But I've got a super, super exciting announcement, in that I have thrown in a special offer. So if you sign up to the Balanced Boss Babe Mastermind, if you sign up before Friday the 25th, before 9 p.m, then I am going to give you a free 30-minute one-to-one session with me. Now that 30-minute session one-to-one, you can use whatever you like, but I think it'd be a really good way to help kickstart the mastermind, and you can use it alongside it. Because what I can do is, because I know what you're like, people are like, and I know people want, they want to see what the map is. They want to see where am I going. And what I will do during that one-to-one session is I'll identify what your eating struggles are, and I will pull together a power map for you to work alongside the Balanced Boss Babe Mastermind. But I'm really, really excited about it. I can't wait to share it with you all. And I've got this I felt, called to offer this 30-minute one-to-one session as well, but it's for a very limited period only. So it's only if you sign up before Friday, the 25th, 9 p.m, because after that and over the weekend it's just back to normal. It's only for this day and for kind of part of tomorrow that I'm offering that. So if you are interested, please let me know. If you want to ask more questions about the mastermind, drop me an email. I've got a couple of one-to-one 15-minute slots tomorrow just to chat through, because I know sometimes what it's like on social media, you don't want to ask the questions. So if you do need that chat, then please get in touch and we can set some time aside. I've got some time free tomorrow at 11 and 11:30, so I can slot you in then if that is what you fancy. But that is it. That is the end of the boot camp, and I thank you so much for everyone that have gone through it all and you've been with me and you have followed it. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I've enjoyed it. I think it's a great way. It's been a great way for me to showcase what it is that I do, my approach, and me, and just my personality as well, and a great way for you to see, actually, do I want to work with this person? And hopefully you do. Hopefully you'll know that you'll see that I'm not going to bite your head off, and also that it's going to have some fun as well with the mastermind, because that's what it should all be about. Food should be fun. I want to just kind of totally lighten the whole eating thing and not make it so serious and not make it so you need to do this. Okay, at the start there might be kind of one or two things I need you to stick to, some principles I need you to stick to, but other than that, it's just all about finding your diet so that you can feel and you can be your best self, so that you can show up in front of your clients, show up on your business with the absolute clarity that you need to make those decisions, and the energy to be productive, and have a clear head for all that inspiration and whatever else, and all that kind of wonderful stuff. So I see that there's my page is frozen here, so I can't even see if there's any questions coming through. But I will check it afterwards, and if there are questions, don't worry, I will answer them for you. But let me thank you again so much for joining me on this boot camp. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. Can't wait to share the next one with you. And I hope that I will see you inside I'm looking forward to seeing you all inside the Balanced Boss Babe Mastermind. See you. Bye.